Good morning and good afternoon to all you boss ladies. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's having an amazing Friday so far. We had some rough storms blow in through Indiana last night. We got many trees down, power outages all over the state. So it's been rough communicating with some clients and of course some people on my team. But everybody's safe. Everybody's doing well. Just of course dealing with the inconveniences and the area up north is that I'm talking about is full of trees. So they had a lot of trees that blew down, and so they got a pretty big mess. But anyways, let's dive right into it today. Welcome to Creating New Opportunities. I'm your host, Bill Haga, VP of Sales with the Federal Savings Bank. I'm now available to serve all 50 states and now offering a number of programs that can help create more opportunities for you and your clients to qualify for while they're trying to purchase a new home. Okay, so today's agenda, we're going to go through the market and rates, what took place over this past week, some client wins for the week, types of new construction programs that we offer, right? This is the time that we're unpacking our new construction programs. And then, of course, the weekend. So, the market and rates. So, mortgage rates experienced a volatile week. I mean, they were up and down, they were kind of all over the place with news and wars coming to an end, and then it isn't, and they're firing more missiles. I mean, the back and forth is it just has this market crazy. But they're up a little bit, holding near 6.57% for a 30-year fixed. This is just average. Um, we saw a mild upward pressure due to hotter than expected inflation data that came in. So our data inflation is really controlled by the CPI and the PPI. I'll let you look them up. Okay. But then cool later on in the week, we had some positive gains here the past couple of days. However, the rates are still, up. 30-year fixed rate, 6.57, like I said, on the average. 15-year on the average is 5.91. And once again, those key drivers for the week were the inflation spikes from the consumer price index, that's the CPI, and the producer price index, which is the PPI. Both showed larger than expected increases, which initially pushed bond yields and mortgage rates up. So it's really, I mean, there's a lot of different factors, but these are two key factors when it comes to inflation. All right, market swings. So late in the week, news of the potential permanent ceasefire helped calm the bond market some and allowing, many of us to lock in some rates. I took advantage. I locked in three files. Still got a couple files that are still out there that are floating. Hopefully, the rate will come back here soon, and we'll be able to lock them back down to where we need to. The Federal Reserve, the Fed remains on a monetary quiet period ahead of their upcoming meeting just next week. So June 16th and 17th. But once again, a little sticky wholesale and consumer prices have significantly dampened market expectations for any near term rate cuts. So I don't think anyone's expecting the rates to be cut. Um, so that would be a blessing if they just came out of the blue and gave us a quarter or something. Every little bit helps. All right. So next on the agenda, client wins for the week. This was an interesting one here that I want to share, and I'm so thankful for the team and the group of people that I'm working with to be able to put something like this together. Excuse me. So this particular client is wanting to purchase their new home prior to selling their current home. We see this a lot, right? So the new purchase price is 1.2 million, and the current house that they have is listed for sale for $1,050,000. They have 5,000 in the bank, but they've got 400,000 in equity. Most of the time, you need to have that in the bank. You got to show that. However, in these cases, we'll do the purchase at 100% financing, so that 1.2 million, then we're going to add $650,000. And this is how much they owe currently on their current house. So when you add those up, that's a loan amount of $1,850,000. Once the old house sells, right, because it's on the market right now, it's listed at $1,050,000. But once it sells, then those proceeds will go towards the new loan of $1,850,000. That will reduce that loan amount down to $800,000. Now, once we get to that point and their house sells, those proceeds come over. Now I'm just going to refinance that loan off of our portfolio, off of our books, onto a Fannie Freddie program. So I've never had any options like this to be able to do in the past. So to me, this is pretty cool, banking. This is referred to as the cross collateral loan program. So pretty cool. So if you've got equity, you've got other properties that we can use to, do a cross collateral loan program, we have this out there as well. And you can see, these are pretty hefty loan amounts, right? Now, what I think is cool, I'm not only going to get paid for the $1,850,000, but I'm also going to get paid on the refinance that I do just weeks after the purchase. So that's pretty amazing. So here's another scenario: an investor wanting to buy investment property on the beach in Gulf Shores, Alabama. I do a lot of beach stuff down there. He can't show income due to a business loss that he's showing on his tax returns. We looked at his bank statements. There's really not enough deposits in there for us to show enough income, right? Because we got a debt to income ratio issue at that point in time. So then the next program in line is really our DSCR program. Okay, this is a great program for investors. The program, you don't have to show employment. You don't have to show any kind of personal income. The property's rent just has to cover the mortgage payment. Okay, that's principal and interest, taxes and insurance, any flood insurance that may be attached, or any HOA fee that may be attached. Okay, if that's a break even, that's a great property to purchase. We'll even go lower than that. Okay, so be aware of that. We'll even go as low as no rent being received whatsoever on our program. Okay, we got some different options. I think we got 3 different options there. So great stuff there. Now I want to dive into some new construction programs. These are the list of new construction programs that we are currently offering across the nation. Conventional new construction loan programs, one-time close and two-time close, right? So if you got a two-time close, that just means that you have a loan for your construction, your new construction. Once the house is built and complete, then you go into what they call an end loan. So we have the conventional new construction, 1 and 2 close. We also have the ITIN new construction for those who are not U.S. citizens. That's a one-time close. We also offer an FHA new construction one-time close. We offer a jumbo new construction one-time close and two-time close. We have a high balance super conforming new construction two-time close. We have a VA new construction two-time close. We have a manufacturer home new construction conventional one-time close and two-time close. We have manufactured homes new construction FHA two-time close. We have another manufactured home new construction VA two-time close. And we also have an investment new construction two-time close, right? I've talked about this before. If you've got an investor who's out there remodeling everything, let's talk to them about building new, right? They could build a nice 4 unit, and when you're starting from new, that means that your upkeep, maintenance fees, and things of that nature should be pretty low the first 3 to 5 years, right? Because everything's new. So if you have any investors that you talk to, or if this is business that you want to get into, another funnel you want to open of business, please contact me. I'd be happy to talk to you about all this. Okay, next week, next Friday, more about new construction loan programs and how you can add builders to your list of referral sources. All right, so next week, instead of just blanketly going over the whole list, we're actually going to dive into a couple different programs that we offer and go into some more detail. Just once again, adding another layer of knowledge for you, right? You're the knowledge source in your area, and we want to make sure that we keep feeding you with knowledge. Okay. So this weekend, I will have my phone on and laptop on again. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. Looks like we're supposed to get some rain on Sunday. But either way, based off of loan applications, even with interest rates bumping up a little bit, I had a pretty strong week again. So that's kind of what I base everything off of, is how many amps are coming in. Okay, so thank you for those who are referring your clients. Thank you. I appreciate you a ton. Those who haven't done any business with me or referred a client over, please pick up the phone. Let's talk. I'd love to talk to you. I've got quite a few different things that I can help you with your business, from co-branded flyer, marketing flyers, to list reports, which is a co-branded open house platform that'll provide you with web information that you can share, and print materials that you can have there on site at your open house. There's an open house sign-in sheet, so you make sure you get all their information as they're coming in the door. Clients can scan a QR code. All that information will go to their phone based off of that property that you've got there. So a lot of tools that can help you look more professional, sharpen you up a little bit, as well as provide a lot of information out there for you to share. Okay. So that's all I've got. Thank you, boss ladies. I appreciate you a ton. I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing weekend. Give me a call if you need to get anybody under contract, or if you need a pre-approval letter, or whatever the case may be. Maybe it's just a simple guideline question. I'm always here for you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Take care, everybody.